back to Season 3, Episode 6 of Tiger Talk. We're your hosts. I'm Miller.
I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Sophia. We are East students at John Tyson Elementary in Springdale, Arkansas.
As we mentioned in our first episode of the season, we will have something called a Tiger Trivia in every episode. Tiger Trivia is where we ask you a tricky trivia about tigers, because tigers are our mascot.
So, here's Izzy with today's Tiger Trivia.
Welcome to Tiger Talk, Izzy. What's your Tiger Trivia?
Thanks. I'm so excited to be on Tiger Talk. Here's my trivia. What is a group of tigers called?
Ooh, that is a tricky one. What do you think the answer is, Sophia?
I think a group. What do you think, Miller?
I'll guess a pack. What's your guess, Carolyn?
I'm guessing a family. Stay tuned to hear the answer at the end of today's episode. This season, we are helping parents learn ways to guide their kids toward personal success. Today, we will be focusing on I, which stands for interaction or building relationships.
The goal of this principle is for kids to treat others with respect, communicate effectively, and seek out and offer help when needed.
Today, we have Miss Melissa Starkey, Associate Professor of Education at Central Baptist College in Conway, here to talk to you about how to help your kids interact with others.
Welcome to Tiger Talk, Miss Starkey. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi. Like you said, I'm Miss Starkey. I've been teaching for 14 years and have taught middle school and high school social studies. Now I teach students who want to become teachers, and I love it. My husband and I have 2 dogs, Izzy and Bella, and they are spunky and fun.
What tips do you have for parents who are trying to teach their kids to build relationships with others?
Well, I really love the Guide for Life for this because it tells us that our elementary age students are working on skills like recognizing the needs of others and how they may differ from our own, and how to recognize facial expressions and body language and tone and how those things impact interactions, and how we can cooperate with one another and demonstrate good sportsmanship. So I really like that it focuses on teaching those skills so that we can be better at working with one another and cooperating and realizing that we need to care for and help others. So whenever parents are trying to teach their kids these skills, I think just kind of going back to the Guide for Life and getting ideas from that and just reminding them at home to help out and to help others is always a really good thing to do.
Those are helpful ideas.
Why is it important for kids to build relationships with diverse people and people who have different perspectives?
This is one of my favorite things to talk about when I taught world history. We have to build relationships with and learn about diverse people and interact with people who have different perspectives, because we have to learn about the world around us and the people around us. Because where you are in Springdale, there's lots of different people around you. Where I am in Central Arkansas, there's lots of different people around me. And I need to learn about them so I can be a better friend, teacher, and general person. It gives us a better understanding of the people we work with and learn with, and helps us to build empathy and work well with others, which is really important not only at school, but eventually when we're out in the work world too.
What ideas do you have for parents to use when they are talking to their kids about being thoughtful and respectful, even when they disagree?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think just modeling this in our own lives, practicing having those conversations. For example, if a brother and sister are fighting, maybe work with them to model how to work through that disagreement and talk about the fact that we can disagree, and here's how we work through it, because having those skills are going to help us be thoughtful and respectful, not only at home, but at school and just out in the world.
I think those are great ideas.
Another part of interaction is supporting others. Do you have any thoughts about why this is an important skill to teach your children?
Yes. we want our students to be able to advocate for themselves and others, to be aware of what is going on around them so that they can be aware of when someone is struggling. I think we all want our kids to grow up to be community engaged. We want our kids to learn to serve and give back to their communities. It not only makes a positive contribution to the community, but shows our students that they can make a positive impact on the community. They can make a difference, which is empowering to our students.
E-students use technology to do community service. Why is it important for kids to serve others, and what ideas do you have for ways that parents can get their kids involved with serving?
One of the reasons that it's important for us to do community service and serve others is so that we can be aware of the community and what needs it has. There's a bigger world around us, and we need to know what we can do to help, because when we help others, we're helping everyone, not just ourselves. So what could this look like with parents and kids? I've seen parents teach their kids about helping others through doing the angel tree around Christmas time, adopting a family to buy gifts for, or adding food items to local food pantries, or even, cleaning up trash around a local park to help teach about the fact that we want to take care of places and people, because not only is that what's right to do in general, but it helps more people than just ourselves.
Thanks for joining us today. We enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you.
The E-students at our school have started a campaign to spread positivity. What is the best way you know to spread positivity?
I like to spread positivity by simply being positive, by seeing someone and maybe giving them a compliment on what they're wearing, or saying thank you to a teacher or student for the work they did in a lesson that day. Just generally helping others when I see that they need help without expecting something in return. I like doing those things when I can, because when we say nice things, when we uplift others, that starts a chain reaction, and you'll see them doing that for others, and it just generally spreads positivity. I like to write thank you cards to some of my friends and teachers every now and then when they didn't expect it, or even as a teacher writing thank you cards to students. And it says little things that create that spark of joy in someone's day and spreads that around. So those are things I really like to do to spread positivity.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, I bet you've been waiting for the Tiger Trivia answer. Remind us the question, Izzy.
Okay, what is a group of tigers called? Do you have a guess, Miss Starkey?
I know that lions are a pride, but I don't know about tigers.
Okay, here's the answer. A group of tigers are called a streak. That was a real brain teaser.
Since our school mascot is a tiger, we roar at the end of every episode. What do you think, Miller? Should we share our best roars with our listeners?
Of course. Roar. Let's hear yours, Carolyn.
Roar.
Amazing. Okay, Sophia, your turn.
Roar.
Great job. Let's hear yours, Izzy.
Roar.
What about you, Miss Starkey?
Roar.
That was great.
All right, in our next episode, you will hear Miss Marsha Masters talk about the D in GUIDE, which stands for decisions. She will talk to parents about ways to help their kids make responsible choices.
We hope you have enjoyed this episode.
Thanks for joining us.
Tiger, talk to you later.
Roar!